Each of the first four examples were all discrete variables. Number of siblings, number of TVs owned, shoe size, and account balance were all discrete variables. They were discrete variables because there were gaps between the possible values on the number line. In other words, the possible values were separated from each other. They were separated by these red gap areas. Commute distance, temperature, height, and amount of time spent on homework per week would actually all be continuous variables. They are continuous variables because in each of these four examples, in commute distance, temperature, height, and amount of time spent on homework per week, the possible values aren't separated from each other. We don't have any of these gap areas. So for each of these last four examples, the number line would be like this. We might have a lowest possible value, and there might be a highest possible value, meaning there might be a limit on how low a value can be or on how high a value can be. But anything between the lowest and highest values is a possible value, meaning there's no interruptions or gaps in the number line in between the lowest and highest values. So up here, I marked off every part of the number line that was a possible value in green. The reason why this was green is because a value can fall here on the number line, and the reason why this was green is because a value can fall here. In each of these last four examples, which are the continuous variables, everything between the lowest possible value and the highest possible value is green, because really a value can fall anywhere on the number line in each of these last four examples. So this is what the number line looks like for each of these four continuous variables. Because in each of these four examples, a person's value can be anywhere between the lowest possible value and the highest possible value. There are no restrictions on where a value can be in between the lowest value and the highest value. So what the word discrete means is separated or broken up. So we can see that these four variables are discrete because the possible values are separated from each other. They're separated by these gaps in which no values can ever fall. But what continuous means is no interruptions or no breaks. So in each of these last four examples, the number line continues without any interruptions or gaps. In other words, in each of these four continuous variables, a value can be anywhere between the lowest and highest values.